So now we're going to solve the following example. Okay. Okay. I want to solve the equation x squared plus 4x minus 21 equals 0. Okay. Again, I'm going to solve this equation by factoring. Okay. So, as before, we already learned how to factor, right? I'm just going to bring this note up again, just so you can see it. So we remember from our first example, if I want to factor a quadratic like this, I know that I have to find two numbers, a and b, such that their product is the constant term and their sum is the coefficient of the x term. So in other words, I need to find two numbers that are going to multiply to give me negative 21 and that are going to add to give me positive 4. So let me make my factorization of negative 21 here on the side. I can make a little table. 21. 21 is 1 times 21, or 3 times 7. And that's basically it. Okay. Now, of course, because it's negative 21, I know that it's going to be, one of them is going to have to be positive, one of them is going to be negative. So let me make my possible factorizations. Either it'll be x plus 1 times x minus 21, or it'll be x minus 1, x plus 21, or it'll be x plus 3, x minus 7, or it will be x minus 3, x plus 7. These then are the possible factors for this quadratic equation. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to systematically check each one of these for the middle term. Here, if I multiply the x with the negative 21, I get negative 21x, and then I'm going to get the 1 times x, so that'll be plus 1x. So negative 21x plus 1x is negative 20x. We can see right away that this is not this does not add up to 4. It adds up to negative 21x plus 1, which is negative 20x. So we can eliminate this one from consideration. Here, this is plus 21x minus x, which is plus 20x, not plus 4x. This one eliminated from consideration. Here, x times negative 7 is negative 7x plus 3x is negative 4x, not positive 4x. This one is also eliminated. But now, let's look at this. X times plus 7 is 7x minus 3x, aha, plus 4x. This, then, is our factorization, okay? I'm going to now FOIL this one out so that we can verify that it is indeed the factorization. Now, again, strictly speaking, we don't have to do this, but I just want to walk you through this because that way you can like see this technique again. That way you can ever know, if you're ever in doubt, that you can test it, that indeed, yes, you can test it. You can test it like this. And without further ado, let's do this. So I'm going to multiply this first one with this first one. So x times x, that's x squared. Then I'm going to multiply this first one with this last one. X times 7, that's positive 7x. This negative 3 times this x is minus 3x. And then this negative 3 times this 7 is negative 21. Okay. So now if I combine these like terms in the middle, I will get x squared plus 4x minus 21. Okay. So indeed, we have just verified this is in fact the factorization of that. And so if I want to solve that equation, that is identical, that is equivalent to me solving this equation, which is x minus 3 times x plus 7 equals 0. Okay. Now again, we know that if we have two real numbers whose product is 0, then one or both of them are 0. So either x minus 3 is 0 or x plus 7 is 0. Now if x minus 3 is 0, I add 3 to the other side. I add 3 to the other side and I get x equals 3. And if x plus 7 is 0, I subtract 7, and I get that x is equal to -7. I can now state that the solutions to this equation are x equals 3 and x equals -7.